Mel and today is day 10 of the Back Our Chappies tour and we're here in Charters Towers. Yesterday we drove from Mount Isa to Charters Towers. It's an 8-hour drive and we stopped in the lovely town of Richmond. We were warmly greeted by local council members and even the policeman came down to say hi. We caught up with chaplains Caleb and Esther and Heather all the way from Hughenden.
Here at Richmond we run a breakfast program once a week, so start the day with giving brekkie to the kids, help out in the classrooms at times, are always available for pastoral care, or if kids need somebody to have a chat to, help out with lunchtime activities, sport.
My wife and I were chaplains on the Sunshine Case for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and we moved away for a while and decided we wanted to get back into chaplaincy, and there's a pretty big need for chaplaincy out in these communities. Loving it, and the small town feel is great. We've met everyone in town pretty much now. And
I see our role as being a part of that community, being another caring presence in the school, and just supporting kids through anything, and for kids that are finishing school, supporting them in their choices, and because it is a big change, be it boarding school or starting a trade. It's big changes for kids.
We look at our role as like a bit of an older brother and sister, rather than say parent role model or something like that. We just feel we're in the position, get alongside the kids, play sports with them, all those sort of things, and just encourage them. We do what we can to run programs and that sort of thing, but we really love just getting alongside the kids and the things that they're doing and encourage them to be the best they can be. I did YMIS in 2008 and did like an internship with a chaplain on the Sunshine Case, and I don't know, I feel like YMIS was specifically related to chaplaincy and just was a massive changed my mindset of what chaplaincy is, and I think getting alongside an experienced chaplain was probably the best move or decision I made, and prepared me for being in a school of my own. I think that was massive,
and I did a Bachelor at Uni of Social Work, and that was really good preparation for working with people. And then I think getting the chaplaincy specific experience, a lot of that came from Caleb, being able to see what he was doing on the job, and we were also, good friends with a number of different chaplains on the coast, so I think I was able to see firsthand. Don't underestimate the importance of, changing a school or a community just one student at a time.
Once we got to Charters Towers, we were invited to the Christian Outreach Centre for dinner. One thing you have to do when you come to Charters Towers is head up to Towers Hill, which is exactly what we did this morning. In fact, we got up before the sun rose and headed up onto the mountain to watch the sunrise over the town. After Towers Hill, we headed to the local high school to help out with the Chappie breakfast. We met with a few of our chaplains there, but particularly we spoke with chaplains Sharon and Helen.
We've got about 9,000, population of 9,000. The community is mainly based on tourism, cattle production, a bit of mining, lots of education. We've got lots of boarding schools which are there for those, from people on the land, send their kids there. And it's just a great little community. We have high Indigenous in our community as well. We've got a great Indigenous community and a great church community as well. Really badly, we haven't had a good wet season for a few years now, and it's not looking that hopeful at the moment either, so we really need rain. I'm coming into my 7th year, so it's very exciting, and I have always been at that school, at that primary school where I spend 2 days a week. Have done a little bit of work in the Western area as well, but mainly there. So very special to be there for so long. And now I'm seeing the preppies in the year ones when I started grow up and actually leave, and it's nice to be at the other end of that and to be able to go to the high school for 1 day a week and spend that time, keeping those relationships going with those kids.
They're dealing with a lot of different things. Occasionally you'll come across kids who are self-harming, but there's a variety of different things. A lot of grief and loss issues due to death of family members, also divorce and separation of families as well, and a variety of different issues that teenagers face. Probably the story that's one that impacts on me and I think of is not necessarily what I've done for a child, but just realising how some children are really relational. I had a car accident last year. I was in a car accident with my daughter, and one of the students at the school noticed I was driving a different car and asked about, buy a new car, miss? And I said, oh no, I was in a car accident last week and a friend's lent me a car while I, get it fixed or replaced. And he was so concerned. He said, are you all right? And were the girls with you? Because he knew I've got, 3 daughters. And he really cared about me. I'm there to support the students, but he was worried about me and my family. And that's what Chaplains is about. It's about building a relationship with the kids. And they will care about me. And sometimes we forget that we need to build those relationships to be able to help and support the students.
Tomorrow we'll be in Cairns, which is the halfway point for the Back Our Chappies tour. So we'll be handing over to Nikki and the team who are going to bring the tour down the eastern coast of Queensland. Remember to check backourchappies.com.au to see if the tour is coming to your town.